What's up, beautiful people? You're welcome or welcome back to my channel. In case you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Eram, but I go by McD King. I'm a content creator based in Accra, Ghana, from where I live and create YouTube videos. So today you're welcome to my channel, and today is Vlogmas day 16. Thank you so much if you've been following the series, and you're a real gem. Anyway, today we are doing something a little different. I'm taking you guys back to high school and telling you guys the story of the time a teacher of very questionable character decided to disgrace me randomly on the streets. People. Let's get into the video. Okay, so it is a bright and sunny Sunday afternoon. My friends and I had just finished doing some illegal birthday something for one of my very good friends in one of the classrooms. After scaling the wall out, I remember that, I told my friends, okay, let's call him Tomato. I told my friend, let's call him Tomato. So I told my friend Tomato that I would be coming over to his house to see him. Mind you, I never go over to this house. I used to go to all the houses on the east when I was a student, but I never went to this particular house because one, I wasn't friends with many people there. Two, the house just gave me creepy vibes. No offense to anybody that was in the house, but then yeah. So I went to Tomato's house to go and see Tomato, and it was all cool. It was all fun and chill because I hadn't seen in a while. Tomato was very busy with perfect stuff. I was also very busy with my own stuff, so we hadn't been able to talk for a while. So we had a very good conversation. We had a good laugh, and yeah. So I had finished talking to Tomato. We had spent time together, and I was about to go back to my house because it was lunchtime, and honestly, I didn't want to go to lunch. I wanted to go and sleep. So I was going back to my house before they locked the house, and I would have no other choice than to go for dining. So I was leaving, and then my other friend, let's call him Chipmunk. So Chipmunk comes. Chipmunk is also in Tomato's house, by the way. So Chipmunk comes, and Chipmunk says, "Oh, since you are already here, let's go to the dining hall together." And I'm like, Chipmunk, I do not want to be in the dining hall. I'm in Form 3, like my basu. The dining hall no main can be like Darby main can be. So I was like, okay, I don't want to go to the dining hall. But Chipmunk was like, oh please work with me. Now I'm a prefect. I'm supposed to be in charge of dining today. So I was like, okay, fine. Since it's you, I'll go, because like I haven't been to the dining hall in a while, but of course because of you have like your prefect stuff, so fine, I'll wait for you. Chipmunk was now taking his precious goddamn time, and I'm like, bro, my sister our shepherds, when we are going somewhere, grandpa, she takes less time to get ready. Like, this boy literally took like a whole 45 minutes to put on a white shirt and black trousers. Like, bro. Anyway, it was finally time. Then we were going. So Chipmunk was ready and we're leaving the place. So we left his house. So some old women are passing. Let's wait for them to leave. Then we can go to the story because neighborhood and gossip. Madam, pass. So Chipmunk and I left the house to go to the dining hall. Now, as we are leaving, we passed in front of the next house, which is opposite, which is like just next to Tomato and Chipmunk's house. So Chipmunk and I are walking, and then we hear a very loud voice coming from the opposite side, and we're like, hey, who is that? It's like Chipmunk. And then we see this teacher approaching. Let's call the teacher Mr. Porcupine. So Mr. Porcupine is walking with another of our friends. Let's call him Pepe. So Mr. Porcupine and Pepe are walking, and then they are coming closer. So Mr. Porcupine and Pepe come to where we are. At this point, we are all standing at the same place. And then he starts talking to Chipmunk. And he completely ignores the fact that I'm present. I greet. He looks at me, sizes me from head to toe, and then continues talking to Chipmunk. And I'm Like, okay, wow. But being the very well trained child that I am, I do not really go into like any arguments with this man. I do not address the man. I do not even acknowledge his presence, because why would I do that, right? So Chipmunk is talking to this man, then all of a sudden this man turns to me and he's like, who is this boy cry? And I'm like, hey, please, do I know you? But I didn't say that, of course, but in my head I was like, hey, please, do I know you? But then this man goes, who is this boy cry? Why have you been working with him? See, you have to choose right now. Choose between me and this thing. And I'm like, hey, first of all, my name is Marcel Aaron Kofi Dabi. I'm not a thing. But again, I'm still quiet and composed because this is an older man. So I obviously try to give him respect. So he's like, you have to choose between me and this thing. And I'm like, this was my literal facial expression, like, because I was literally astonished at how anybody could think like this. Now, mind you, this is a 30-something-year-old man. This is not a child, right? And Chipmunk and I are around the same age, okay? I think Chipmunk is a year older than me or something like that. We are around the same age. And so, in my head, I'm like, what the hell is a 30-something-year-old man doing with a 18-year-old? Like, are you for real? Like, are you for real? Then this man starts looking at me. He's like, do I know you? Are you my friend? Then he starts shouting. Like, literally, people start gathering to look at us. And I'm like, hey. So, out of embarrassment, I just died. Like, I was literally so embarrassed that day. I was like, what the hell? What is happening here? So, I just literally ran away and went to my house because I was like, I don't need this. What is all this? I thought that would be the end of the story. But a couple of minutes later, I had already got into my house. I had changed out of my prep clothes and then I was in bed. And then Chipmunk came to my house and he came to knock on my door. Obviously, I didn't respond. I was like, please go to your friend, because how can you leave me there and allow this old man to come and disrespect me like this? And he didn't say anything. That was what really even got to me. I was like, how are you not saying anything? Because this person claims that he's your friend and it's because of you that he's doing all this drama. So how can you not say anything, right? So I went to my I didn't even mind him. Like, as he was knocking on the door, I just was like, please go to your house and leave me alone. So I didn't talk to Chipmunk for a couple of days. So I tried my best to avoid Mr. Porcupine on campus as much as I could. I had a couple of weeks to finish school, so it honestly wasn't so difficult to do. But then one day, one of my friends decided that she wanted to go to the department where Mr. Porcupine teaches at. So I'm like, okay, why is there an old man staring at me from his window? Oh god, who says this to film this video here? Anyway, let's continue. So I was avoiding Mr. Porcupine, and then my friend decided to go to the department where Mr. Porcupine teaches because they sell food over there. So we get there, and I remember, oh, this is where this man teaches, because like it was off my mind because we had just finished writing a paper that day, and I was like, no. So it was off my mind. And then we get there, and as I remember, and I'm about to run away, this man comes out of the department and says, yes, you come here. And I'm like, again? I was literally expecting this man to start going full animal on me, because clearly that's what he does. Anyway, to my surprise, he didn't do any of that. But then he came to me with like a warning. He came to me and he was like, you, this boy, I've seen you in this school. You and I, we have a fight to pick, but that is for another day. I'll get your time. And I'm like, me? Glory be to God. A couple of weeks later, I finished the school and I never had to encounter that miserable, sad old man again. And that's essentially the end of the story. Or is it? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and my Vlogmas series continues. I love you guys to the moon and back. God loves you guys so much more. I'll see you guys when I see you guys.